C'est là qu'on se souvient. Ce peuple qui passe en amène de nouvelles. Restons soudés pour guérir nos séquelles. Séquelles. Hé, tant nos choix sont durs à faire. Dans les tours plein, c'est clair. Ce qui doit se passer, se passe. L'amitié, parfois, ça perd. Le libre plus ton père. Ce qui doit se casser, se casse. La classe se refasse. Si tout fonctionne. Si les blessures s'effacent. Il y a un jour, tout se pardonne. C'est le père, ça te donne le combat. Ça vient de quoi? C'est la biche qui déprend à la fois. Chacune d'entre elles, on se remercie d'être là. Le frère à l'horizon. C'est le petit courant qui nous attire au fond. C'est le bout, rester nos chansons. Notre son. Laisse le temps effacer nos peines, même si à présent ne sera jamais les mêmes. Au son cette vie qui coule dans nos veines. Nos veines. Hey! C'est le temps qu'on se souvient. Chaque preuve qui passe en amène de nouvelles. Restons soudés pour guérir nos séquelles. Séquelles. Qu'un jour on se recroisera. Laisse aller pour tant. Jour on se verra. Someone there? Ah, now you're there. Passe la laine. Je reste en contrôle. Fais les choses. Fais les choses sans que ça explose. C'est des mots qui blessent. Mais la cause. C'est là qui reste à fuir ou pervertir. Laisse le temps effacer nos peines, même si à présent ce jamais les mêmes. Au son cette vie qui coule dans nos veines. Nos veines. C'est longtemps qu'on se souvient. Chaque période passe en amène de nouvelles. Restons soudés pour guérir nos séquelles. Séquelles. Restons soudés. Okay, I'm coming. Hold on. I'm here. I'm stuck in the tuck now. Hold on. Okay, I'm here. Restons soudés. Restons soudés pour guérir nos séquelles. Pourquoi pas, hein? Pourquoi pas rester soudés pour guérir nos séquelles? Guérir le trauma. Guérir le trauma. The Bink, one of my favorite reggae band. Of all time, when I discovered The Bink was like meant to happen. Meant to happen. The Bink is one of the greatest reggae band, conscious reggae band. And what I love about them is they keep it simple. Look at them on stage, and they're very down to earth and very... you can feel the vibe from these guys. The Bink. Check them out. Mostly in French, but they have a bit of stuff in English. Me, I love the French reggae, if you ask me. Hold on, let me get onto my channel. You're there this morning. I don't know what's going on. You're there. We're all there. For the few days, I was kind of alone here. It's okay. I don't expect everybody to jump. I've said it before. Me, it's a dedication. It's a test also. It's a test that I give myself to come here every day, live at 7 o'clock. Like I said, it takes discipline also to do this. So people might look at it, might look at me and judge my ways and judge the way I do things. We can all, from the outside, look at another person and judge their journey or their ways. It's very easy to do this. We can all do it. But to look at another person and see the good in them and see the greatness and encouraging them and not trying to break their dream or something, that's another thing. That we have to condition ourselves to be positive because we're negative by nature. So we have to condition ourselves to stay positive, especially in an environment that's very negative. Everything around me, you can tell me the opposite. Other than nature, it's pretty much nonsense around. Lots of nonsense, not everything, but there's lots. There's lots of nonsense. I don't say everything is nonsense because we're becoming more conscious as a whole. So not everything is nonsense. There's stuff that's starting to make sense, but I think it's going to take great dedication from many people to not obsession, but dedication. But yeah, I see a lot of things recently, you know, that brings some questioning to my attention again. I question a lot of stuff for sure. Question everything, and everyone and everyone. Yesterday, big time eclipse, total eclipse. I was able to watch it for a while, but at one point I let go because my eyes were getting fucked up. I get into my car. I get to the corner to the light. The light was white. The green light was white. I said, "Oh, maybe I look at the sun a bit too much." But yeah, great celestial event again. Yesterday was great. Not too many people pay attention to these kinds of things. Not that it changed my life. Like I was looking at it and I was like, okay, nothing changed really. Like it's just a celestial event. But some people also freak out a lot about this. They make that their whole life, and they're like, I was in awe in front of it, but what it is exactly, and that's another thing. That's a very, very good question. It's coming. I don't fear my destiny. That's the title today. Yeah, for sure, it's coming. I can feel it. It's close. I can feel it. But it's to keep on pushing. Who's here? Cosmic Cat in the house. What up, what up, what up? Cat. And the Red Rose Rocker, Leslie, Suzanne, big up everyone. Big up. Yeah, we're all here. Rising and shining. Sing it, Jenny. Yeah, I was top shape this. I'm always top shape when I wake up. It's come on. It's give thanks for life. That's what I have in mind. Every day when I wake up, it's give thanks for life. It's such a, I could not be here. I could easily not be here. Not came on earth or something, so I'm here. What I'm gonna do. That's what I've realized each and every day. I gotta do something. I gotta make something. I gotta do something new. Something new, and stretch also. Stretch outside the freaking comfort zone. So it's a process also. It's a process to stretch outside of this. And yeah, that's what I was saying before. People will come and judge your ways, or they expect you to be perfect. Once you go public like I'm doing, people have lots of expectation towards you. They expect you almost to be perfect. It's not that. I'm not perfect, and it's not about perfection. It's not about perfection. I still have stuff that I have to work on in my life to get rid of this, not distraction, but nonsense. And where I put attention and I shouldn't put attention to, I still get caught up sometimes. I'm not better than anyone, not special. I'm not special. I'm not different. I'm nothing. Don't separate me from the rest. I'm just a guy on a journey, and going back home. And sometimes when you do these kind of things like that, people that are not on a journey will not, most of the time, people that will overstand the way I do things here, and that will overstand the whole thing, is people that are going after their dream, that are working on something magnificent, and then they can feel the same vibe. But often, if you wake up in the morning and you have nothing to look for, and you're going to see people like me waking up every morning, have fire in their eyes and stuff. If your art is not in the right place, you're going to be very, lots of negative stuff going to come out of this, because you don't have the confidence, the self-esteem. We can all build this. All that I need to come here is strength, self-esteem, and confidence. That's all I need. Be brave. Even if I'm brave or not, can you tell the difference? No, you cannot. I can be very, very nervous. You won't tell the difference. So be brave. Yeah, you have to be brave. But I mean, it's nothing to come on YouTube and talk live. It doesn't have to be brave for that. I have to be brave to jump off an airplane with a parachute. That I got to be brave. But coming here on YouTube, that's that's nothing. And sometimes we put ourselves so much limitation that we cannot even express ourselves. For me today, it's important to express myself constantly. Constantly express myself to a level where I can be inspired. and we can all stay on track. Like, I'm not going to keep you on track, but I'm going to inspire you to stay on track. I cannot do anything for you. I'm not a guru. I'm not a savior. I just do my thing and I come and share it live and direct on YouTube. But yeah, I have a dream. I have a dream and I'm working on it. But it's a great pleasure always to connect with you guys. It's, it's a moment where, I don't know. There's something with life that I seem to have missed for a long time, and that I want to regain is the vitality, is the greatness, and all the power that I can get in touch with. But even that, I don't think I can really know who I am really by the end of my days here, because it's so confusing. So confusing when you start talking about who you really are. Still lots of confusion in my head for that. For that, because I don't think in the matrix, in the kind of world we live in, where people are very divided, not with others, divided with yourself. Where forget the division about others, because once you reconnect with yourself, you're going to connect with others. So forget about division with others. It's far beyond that. We're all separated from ourselves. Okay? We're all individual. We're all divided on the inside. So the first reconnection you got to do is this one. And then the rest will come naturally. You don't have to force anything. Once you reconnect with yourself, reconnect with, some say, the source or something. Me, I say it's connecting with you finding yourself, breaking the walls, and I don't know, there's some, maybe your journey will not be public like mine. Me, I think it's good, public speaking. It's good to I have a message, I have a great message. Like, people also judge me for having a dream, becoming a motivational speaker. Now they're all on it. They're all on it like crazy to bash me because I'm fully compromised and I have a dream. I want to be, okay, we're all compromised. We're all compromised in the system. What, I'm not supposed to dream? I'm supposed to sit in front of the TV and be lobotomized? That's what I'm supposed to do with my life? Like, total nonsense, the way we judge others, we assess each other, we, and especially on Facebook, without knowing the person, without even knowing the person. Like, it's crazy. So, yeah. That's what I've noticed. And anyway, I think non-judgment is part of love also, is part of love, unconditional love. You don't judge. You don't even judge a rock, a bird, or for the way he eats his apple or whatever. You don't judge nothing. You just, now my state of mind is, okay, if you do some very, very evil stuff, I'm going to probably let you know. But if you do good and your ways are not my ways, I have nothing to say. I have nothing to say at all. This is not my job to overstand the way you do your journey at all. So I can support you. I can inspire you. We can inspire each other. But to go and tell people what to do, that's completely out of alignment with what we're supposed to do here. Because we're all supposed to, okay, we all need coaching. I agree with that. We all need coaching. But it's more than, I think it's more than just coaching also that we need. We need ourselves. We need ourselves. It's good to have coach, to have a mentor or people that inspire you, but you need yourself. You need you, and you need to find you. It's you against you. It's you versus you. It's not you against the world. It's every morning when I come here, it's me against me. That's all it is. It's either I do it or I don't. So, do or die. Yeah. But I don't intend to die with my song still inside. So I'm going to be here for a long time, I think. For a long time. I take this concern you with you. God got it? Yeah, man. It's all self-realization, the core to everything. Yeah, it's self-realization, because if we cannot get in touch with who we are in this lifetime, when are we going to be? When are we going to be in touch with who we really are? So it's got to be here and now. It's going to be here and now. There's maybe nothing after also. We have to consider the possibility that there's nothing else after, and that we're not coming back. So what are we doing here? Wasting our precious time? Me, I'm done. I'm done wasting my time. Like, I'm done doing, pouring my energy where it doesn't where it's not needed. Where it's not needed, I just want to stay focused on the dream. It's not physical work, constant 24 hours, but it's your thoughts. It's your thoughts. Are they aligned towards your dream, towards your goals, and or are you constantly distracted, bombarded by nonsense around? Protect yourself. Protect yourself. Very important also to protect not only the subconscious, the conscious part also, because that's what you have around you, the friends around, the people around you. Me, like I said, on a journey like I am now, and our minds are so fucked up that even making friends is hard as an adult. As it's easier to make friends when you're a children than when you're an adult. I don't have friends, honestly. I have one friend. It's Kim. Do I have friends? Do I have people coming visit me? Not too many. My beau-frère. But honestly, I don't need friends because it's. I need friends. I need friendship, but I mean, it's hard to find loyal and good friend and people that will support you and cheer for you and in whatever occasion or that's going to be happy for you. So, there's not too many people like that. And it's hard to connect also because our state of mind is so fucked up, so fucked up. We're so programmed, so robotic, so far from who we really are that once you start getting in touch with who you are and you go, like, it's hard to, I find it hard to make lasting relationship. It's easy to make relationship. You can build any relationship, but to make it last, that's what's hard because we're fucked up. And sometimes just the you can feel the anyway me I prefer do my thing and not focus so much on building I want to build network, I want to network, but to go deeply into relationship with people and with someone, I'm not really into this right now because I'm focused on making something happen. And sometimes the people can come and just to distract you if they're not really positive. And like I want to have positive people around or no people at all. It's simple. So if you're positive, if you have a good state of mind, if you're uplifting and you have good vibes, then for sure I like to have you around. But if it's negative, if it's gossiping, if it's like low vibration, no smile, that affects me. It affects me, the people around me, their state of mind. It's just like people very conscious will affect you also. That's why I say preach. If you want to preach, preach with example. Preach with example, not words. Manifestation of love. Yeah, right here, right now. That's what it is. Manifestation of love. But that's what we must manifest, more love, more with higher self-knowledge, one is able to accept here, now, others as they are. That's very important. That's very important what you say there, Suzanne, and that's a big step outside the self-obsession is accepting people for who they are and the way they are and what they do. But what we think we're getting the bigger picture. You know, many people think they're getting the bigger picture, but they can't even accept other people for the way they are. What bigger picture are you getting? Like, even on Facebook recently, I see people on the anyway, they tried to put me in a box. They tried to put me in a box. Say, oh, he should be like this or he should be like that, instead of accepting me the way I am for my journey, what I do here. I give my time to humanity and people even criticize that. You know, so I was expecting it anyway. I'm not on shock. I'm not on shock. I'm expecting critics to come and that's what we do to each other. We crucify each other. So, but it's a very let our last visit with someone be peaceful and loving. We remember good people, so be good. Simple, right, Janik? That's it. Just be good and accept people for the way they are. We're no one to judge anyone for the way they do things, the way they do their journey. Me, it's maximum respect. You have to remain extremely polite. Extremely polite. What is that thing to be rude with people, to put conditions, to talk to them or whatever? Like, what is that? We have to remain extremely polite, extremely open to each other because we're very traumatized, all of us. So if we're not open to each other, to talk, to create lasting relationship, it will fade away. It will fade away because we're all fucked up. We're all fucked up into a system that is making us more fucked up if we don't wake up. So it's up to us to see clear and to create, just as I am without one. That's it. Big up A2, Suzanne. Yeah. No, it's to stay focused on good vibes. Stay focused on good vibe and stop spreading bad vibes and bad vibration. And I don't know. To me, that's not. We're so deep. Look at all the nonsense, the poison in food and stuff. Poison everywhere and even they give chemotherapy and people in the hospital to cure cancer. Like we're for, like they run for cancer. Imagine they make people run for cancer. There's cure for cancer. What is that thing to run for cancer? Like sometimes I don't get it. But we're so far into the abyss of unawareness. This is what it is with humanity. We are unaware of what's going on around us and who we are. So we're completely going astray. Most of us losing our way, not knowing who we are, letting ourselves be defined by society, giving us a role, accepting it without questioning, and then go our whole life in trance like a robot to do things that you don't even know what you're doing. You're doing something that they told you, not a dream, not a life work that you do for. So we're so far. I think the starting point is first of all respect each other. Respect each other for our journey. The world is not on the merge of changing. The world will not change tomorrow. So what's the point of crucifying this one, What, that they're going to prevent the world from changing? These people, because what they say is not according to your script, to your box that you give them. Oh, the world will stop. Like changing or something. Like total nonsense. It's not about one individual. It's not about me. It's not about you. It's about all of us. So to be stuck in that kind of state of mind is total nonsense. We must respect each other. We must respect each other for who we are. If you don't do evil stuff, I will not come after you and tell you shit. But if you have evil ways, I might whisper something in your ears, Not sweet nothings for sure. So it's just, but if you do good and you're able to liberate your demons and stuff, come on. But that's where we are. That's why sometime I think I'm gonna, especially when it comes to truth on YouTube, we're pretty much all freaking fanatics of truth. We're seeking truth like crazy. We think we're seeking truth. It's an illusion also. But yeah, we get caught up a lot into a lot of conspiracies and stuff that probably not too relevant in the journey. I heard answer is just vibrational disturbance in the body. Yeah. I don't know. Me, I think you can prevent all these diseases by eating properly and detox, but you shouldn't detox. You shouldn't have to do a detox. We should be all healthy. Healthy should be the norm. Should be the norm to be healthy. It shouldn't be a big deal. But people make it a big deal today to be healthy, to be I get it. Come on, it should be something very, very normal to be healthy and to be focus on our health, focus on what we consume, and to prevent disease from appearing. They even give chemotherapy to make you die faster in the hospital. The people can't walk with that shit. They become so ill. Once you give them chemo, they become more ill. But we accept it. We accept it. We don't question, just like we accept vaccines and we accept all kinds of stuff done to us without questioning it. I've done it. I've done it too. I think, because you trust them. You trust the doctors. You trust the government. You trust the people in power. But they're all liars and profiteurs and what they say. Yeah, they're all, but they don't know. We're all lying also. We're all liars and killers, and not only them. Even me, just going into the matrix and wanted to become a motivational speaker is living a lie. But what I'm supposed to do is sit on my ass. sit on my ass, do nothing with my life because the whole world is a lie. I'll try to get in there, cause a glitch somewhere with my message, that with my knowledge that I have and about the world, about life, and try to mix that in there and motivate people to seek reality, seeking reality. That's what I'm seeking. I'm not seeking truth. Truth is already there. You don't need to seek it, but reality, you got to seek it because it's kind of hidden behind a veil that we put in front of our eyes, but society puts it in front of our eyes, and we don't lift that veil. That's the thing. We don't lift the veil. We stay on pause and contented with what's going on in our little life, a little paycheck and stuff, and like, there's more than that. Cannabis heals cancer. Rick Simpson, check him out. Rick Simpson oil. You can give a gram up to a gram per day of THC of Rick Simpson oil. I've done it once. Good stuff, but it's very expensive to make. You need the matter. It's good to say, oh, give oil to someone or this or that, but you gotta have it. You gotta make it. You gotta first have the weed, a good weed, the weed with the good THC with no chemicals. Like, just that is hard to find. And then you gotta process it and extract it with alcohol and all kinds of stuff. So there's a big work to do to produce just a gram, 2 grams of oil. There's big work involved. So it's not an easy thing and say, okay, so it should be produced by pharmaceutical company, the THC oil and all that stuff, so we can have but that's not the way our brain works. We prefer toxic poison. We prefer toxic poison. That's the thing. We're all so disconnected, so misaligned, that we prefer all the poison over the natural stuff. We will go to the poison before the natural stuff. We will go to hospital, doctors, chemotherapy, all that shit, before we look into nature to find a cure, to heal ourselves. Super nonsense. What, you think there's nothing in nature that we came here and the earth cannot provide for healing? And we're not even supposed to have disease. Anyway, I think it's possible to just call Kev. All organic, all forms, all medicinal. Big up, Kev. Kev, the secret watcher. That's what I told my wife. I have a secret watcher. It's called Kevin. Yeah, reality comes along with self-realization. It's one of the greatest perks. Yeah, self-realization, reality, it goes together pretty much. It's aligned together. Once you start seeking a little bit more out of life, which is my case, which is your case also. If you're here, we're all seeking more, or we know there's something with life. I haven't got in touch completely with it. I'm not in touch, but there's no destination also. Like, it's not about having a destination or having an ultimate goal. It's about every day growing. I don't think I'll ever reach my destination, because if I get to a point where I get too comfortable, I'll seek for more challenge somewhere else. Eventually, maybe when I'm 70, 80 years old, I'll train speakers. That's what I would like to do eventually. But first, I gotta become one. But I am one now. But I want to travel the world. Told you. Stick to it. That's my story. No one will master Green Thumb. Yeah, man. Christ said it's not what goes in the mouth, the arms, it's what comes out of it. That's it. It's not calling Kev. It's not about where you're from. It's about how far you have come. So just do the work. Just do the work. You can have nothing, right? Most people that have attained, that have success in life, success to me, again, many people have different vision of success. Some see that as a big, horrible thing to have success in life and to be successful. We all have our own vision of what it is to be successful. My vision of being successful is maybe not acquiring a Ferrari, but for someone who will be acquiring a Ferrari and all kinds of toys, that would be success. And I respect it. It's okay. It's okay. One day they will come to a point where they will realize that material doesn't bring happiness. It doesn't. Money can help ease the pain for sure, but it's only material. It's like it will never bring the amount of happiness that it will bring by just being you and being focused. Also, being you and being focused and being true to yourself, and that is priceless. I got the garbage to the curb yesterday. Success. Fell down, got up. Success. Exactly. Everything is a success. Everything, like I succeeded this morning doing that talk. You see? So everything is success. You're right, Triple R. You're right, Triple R. Very early on the started questioning preteen. Not preteen. Me too, preteen, like maybe 15-year-old, but not deeply. I never questioned things deeply. First of all, the biggest question that I probably brought up was who I am. And that started a great quest. A great quest, a great question bring great quest. So I'm still on that quest and still on the reasoning session. Like I think I'm going to reason for a few years before I break really the walls to... I am still breaking the walls. So it's getting there. We're getting there. Patience and consistent action. We'll get there. Money, green energy, that's all. Yeah, but we cannot... Me, I don't dismiss it. It's not for me something evil. Is the lack of money is what's evil. We should all have enough. It's not the money itself. So it's the root of all evil, the lack of money. Need to roll a Scooby Dooby. Yeah. My parents encourage us all to find ourselves in our own way. That's what I do with my children, but my parents weren't like that. My parents did the best that they can with the knowledge that they have today. I give thanks to them. They did the best they can, and under a very big trauma also. Today, I'm more at ease, and I go more easy on my parents, but my father is absent. Sad but true. He's absent. He's an alcoholic and he drinks every day. So he's not in my life. He doesn't bother at all. Never came to my home. Came once or twice here in 15 years. So he doesn't really bother, but I accept him for the way he is. It's not the father that I wish to have, but that's the father I have. So I accept him the way he is. And when I see him, I give him love and all the best vibration that I can give him, but I cannot save him. He's deeply down with alcohol and stuff and cigarettes and all kinds of stuff to lower his vibrations. It's a work that you have to see also. I cannot even save my own father, so I wish he would be different, but he is the way he is. That's what it is. It's what I've seen all my life anyway. Always seen him with a beer. So it doesn't change much to see him with a beer. I always seen him with a beer. So to me, that's maybe why I don't drink today. Because I've seen it so much when I was young and all my life that I'm not really inclined to drink beer or drink alcohol. I'm not. I don't like the feeling. I have had bad experience too. I've had bad experience with alcohol that made me realize it could kill me. I ended up in the hospital. Asked my mother when I was 17-year-old. I ended up in the hospital because of alcohol. That taught me a great, great lesson. I almost died that day. I lost conscience at 17 years old because of alcohol. I ended up in the hospital, stomach pump and everything. And my mother was working in that hospital. Imagine, they go get her on top and they say, Madame, your son is on board the emergency. She thinks I'm going to be there in blood and accident and everything. No, I was drunk. I was drunk. I was dead drunk at 17. Never drank again after. Never drank a single shot of alcohol. I said, no, I'm hanging on to life. Fuck the nonsense. Fuck the dream of hell. There I knew alcohol wasn't for me right there. But people like it. If people like it, it's their thing. Me, it's not my vibe. It's more... I'm more on a green vibe. I'm more on a green vibe than a brown vibe. Or alcohol or beer vibe. Or go sit with him, maybe. Listen to him. Really listen. He got that way for a reason. Yeah, he's very... traumatized from a past experience. I'll talk about it tomorrow a little bit more about my family and that, so you can know a bit more about my youth and how I grew up. I had a wonderful youth. I never miss anything at home. My parents were very loving. It's just my father absent a bit, absent. There for things that were normal to be there, like bringing me to sports and stuff. But to have a conversation, that's what probably miss me. But that's what I'm having today with my own children, because he is the way he is also. He's not as much outspoken as I am. We all have a very unique signature, so I don't judge him. He is who he is. We all been through shit, Pappy. That's it. That's it. We all been through shit, and I got drunk once at 15. That was it for me too. I had it one time. That was enough. I learned my lesson. Yeah. So yeah, maybe take a moment and sit with him and have a beer. I'll go have a beer with him and we'll talk. No, I'll keep it sober. So yeah, so have a great, wonderful day, everyone, and that's it. Rise and shine, live your dreams. I'll be back another now. See ya. I'm out. Love you all very, very much, but I love you more. So rise and shine, people. Do your thing. Don't follow people. Do your thing and work out every day. It's an everyday work on our greatness, to not let it go, not let it slip away. You don't want to you don't want to shrink from the greatness. You want to rise in love. I haven't seen siblings. Yeah, I have one sister, but I don't talk to her. I don't talk to her. I have one sister, but the relation's always been very chaotic since we are young. It's never really been. There's no vibe. There's no vibe. I'll talk about it. But yeah, no, I have only one sister. One sister, but many, many brothers and sisters. I have many brothers and sisters. One genetic sister, but I have many brothers and sisters. And sometimes they're more real than your genetic brothers. And look at all of you here. Have you ever seen my sister in the chat or coming to say, hey, good job, my brother? No. So, they won't be family won't be there too much for you. It's immediate family, my wife, my children, yeah, but outside of this, I have no expectation anyway. I don't expect them to be there. I have no expectation for anyone. Everyone do their thing. You do your thing. I'm doing my thing. You want to be here? Great. We're inspire each other, but it's not about wanting someone to be a certain way, or I'm doing my thing, and if it come, it come. That's it. If it will come, give it time. That's it. Time will tell. And bye-bye, Cat. Cosmic Cat. Change her name. That was Cat something before. Now it's Cosmic Cat. I like that. Good job, me brethren. Good job, Suzanne. Good job to all of you guys. And no slipping for sure. And joy, more joy, happiness. That's what we need. He's out.